Today's going to be arms mostly. We'll add some shoulders in there. Shoulders get worked all the time, but we're just going to add a little bit of shoulders, mostly arms, so it's not going to be a huge intense workout. And they're not that long, they're smaller muscle groups, so we don't need to work them that hard. And I think we'll throw in some calves as well, which is another small muscle group, but it wasn't getting worked much in some of the leg work that we did. It worked a little bit for stability, but not isolated. So today we're going to try to isolate in the calf. Biceps and triceps, we'll keep it going pretty good. I do have some TheraBands, so if you have TheraBands at home, and you happen to have the ones with the handles as well, and you don't have free weights, these will work fine. Okay, so for bicep curls, you're going to put them down here, stand up, use them as so. For tricep work, when I'm doing tricep work lying down, you won't be able to, but even if you're in a chair, you should be able to put the TheraBand under it and get your arms above you so you can do tricep extensions above the head if you had to. If anybody's interested, we can do a one episode that's just a bunch of workout that you can do just with TheraBands. I'm just saying if you have them and you don't have resistance, you can use these instead. If you're using the grocery bags with tins in them, those handles are a bit long, even if you're in a chair, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the bag, grab it, twist it, take the handles and put them around one of the cans. You should have probably 2 cans in there. And now you have a short handle that's very nice to work with. So if you're using cans in a bag, do that. You can use that for bicep curls or any of the tricep work we're going to do, and it's pretty stable. Okay. For me, I'm just going to use the dumbbells that I have, and you're going to want 1 chair at least. If you can have 2, that's great. I'll show you modifications if you only have 1. To warm ourselves up, we're going to start with a set of push-ups, and they're going to go real slow. And it's going to be the warm-up. However, when we finish this workout, we're going to do the same set of push-ups, but we're going to try not to use our chest. We're going to try to just squeeze through our arms to push out to maximize all the work we did on our arms. But the opening to warm up, I'm just trying to get the whole body to warm up. I want you to feel your chest, your rib cage, your shoulders, biceps and triceps, all of them working. Especially grip with your fingertips. I want those to be strong. Again, one of the major issues I have with a lot of people is their handwork isn't very good. So when they do pick something up, they're kind of gripping very softly, or they're gripping with a few fingers but not all of them. The neurology of your fingers goes all the way into your spinal cord. So the more you can get that whole hand to grip onto something, the less joint issues you'll have, and the stronger you'll be, and the more connection you'll get through all the muscle bellies as well. So we'll start out just with a nice set of slow push-ups, neutral grip here. Alright, and stomach's nice and tight, shoulders right over the wrists, slowly down. If you need to go from your knees, that's fine, squeeze them together. Slowly up. Slowly back down. Very much take your time. About an inch off the floor, you're going to stop and hold. Push it back up, getting the elbows, the shoulders all ready for some work. Slow, that's 3. And now just finish the 10 with moderate reps, but still in control. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. Take a deep breath, widen the back of the rib cage. Pull the stomach up. Just hold this position for a little bit. We're going to go 5 seconds down, 5 seconds up. One more time. 5. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4. Grip with your fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you should feel a lot of blood coming into the upper body and the arms already. That's all I wanted. Just wanted a little bit of motion, lubrication of the joints. We're also going to do 1 set of stomach work off our chair or our bench, and that's just because I always think it's good to warm this up before we use it for anything. So we're going to do knee ups. I'll do it from the side first. So you can see my hips are right on the edge there. And I'm leaning back, holding onto this for balance. And what I'm not doing, I'm not pulling my feet in like this. I'm thinking about pulling my knees up to my chin. They're not going to get there. But 1, 2, we'll go for 20. 3, 4, 5, no momentum. 6, 7, control. Point the toes. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Look up, keep the chest high. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. You can add the legs up if you want to make it a bit more difficult. Okay, so the whole body should be somewhat warm and lubricated. Arm training is not super difficult to explain. There's not a lot of technical advice I can give you. Just trying to copy what I do. We're going to start with supinated curls, which is probably the most popular version of a bicep curl I see. The problems I see are people are doing it up to about here. We'll start with a medium weight. Okay, so a lot of people when they do a bicep curl, they're just pulling weight up. At the top, we have a brachialis, which is a little band that comes between our tricep and our bicep down here, considered part of the bicep. Long head, short head. So, when I'm doing a supinated curl, I'm trying to feel this peak and make a connection to the shoulder. So if you can see, my pinky is turned in more than my index finger, and I'm coming just out to the side of my shoulder. If you're just pulling up here, you're not getting that peak, you're still working the long head. We're going to do hammer curls second, which will work that and the tie into the forearm. So for these, we're getting tall, keep the shoulder out of it. And the other thing that doesn't happen is I'm not pulling it to here with my shoulder and then pulling up with my bicep. Shoulder's not working. My elbow stays here, and my bicep flexes to bring it up to the top, and I get that little extra turn at the top to peak the bicep, okay? It's very important to get that in there to get the most out of the time that you're putting into this. I'll go front to the camera first and side to the camera the next set. Take a deep breath, get tall, grip the floor with your feet. Your feet are still engaged, hamstrings are engaged. And we'll go for a set of 15 here. Both arms together. 15, nice and slow. 14, peak it at the top. 13, keep the center chest high. 12, 11, 10, keep breathing, keep the shoulders back, keep the chest high. 9, 8, drive through the heels, hamstrings are flexed. 7, peak it. 6, really twist to the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze. Last one, hold at the top. Flex hard, squeeze, twist a bit more, squeeze harder. 5 seconds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. So we're going to bounce back and forth between a set of biceps, set of triceps, set of biceps, set of triceps. I find you get a way better pump this way, and because the tricep extends the arm down, the bicep pulls it up. You're really working the ebb and flow of the counter muscles here. So the first tricep exercise we're going to do, we're going to lay down on our bench. And if you don't have a bench, you can do this laying down on the ground. You just won't have as much range of motion as I have. And I will do it facing the camera this way so you can see what's going on. Feet are nice and comfortable here. And I'm coming from this position and I'm letting my knuckles come behind my head. And I'm extending back up. I'm letting my triceps stretch and then flexing my tricep. I'm trying to really flex the base of my tricep, not using the elbow joint at all. There's no momentum here. Set of 15. 50. 13. Keep the stomach tight. Grip the bench. 11. The shoulder doesn't hinge at all. It's just the elbows hinging. 9. 8. 7. Control. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it come down. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly up for 5, 4. Slow. 3, 2. Flex. Let it come down. Okay, that set should have been more of a warm-up than anything. So we're going to move up to a slightly heavier weight if you have it. If you don't have it, you can try to use volume training. So you can try to just do as many reps as you can in each motion. I'm just trying to be a little bit more efficient than that. And I do believe we should be trying to get as much resistance as we can. So with arms, we probably have enough weight around the house to actually still train them with a bit of weight. Get tall. Don't take too much of a break. And we'll go for a set of 12 here. Slow and controlled. No shoulder, all bicep. 10, 9, 8, twist at the top. 7, 6, chest high. 5, tight stomach. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 down. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. Transition back to the other position. Okay. My neck is still supported on the bench, so I'm going to come all the way back, stretch it out. 12, 11, shoulder does not hinge. 10, flex the tricep. 9, stomach's tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's about my maximal weight for that. You can see I'm using a bit of momentum for the last 2 reps. If you have to, go for it, but try not to. You can do the hold at the end if you want. I just didn't have enough strength to get through it. So we'll do 3 sets of that. And I'll go from the side of the bench so you can see what's happening in the arm from the side instead of the front. And actually I'll use the chair. So if you had a chair, get tall. Set of 10 now. 10, 9, 8, 7. Grip the floor with your feet. 6. Control. 5. Twist at the top. 4. 3. 2. Hold. 5. 4. Flex hard. 2. 1. 5 down. 5. 4. 3. 2. Down. I'm going to go back to a lighter weight for my triceps. They're not strong enough for this. They should be, but they're not. So it's a weak point I need to work on myself. Up to the top. Set of 10 here. Nice and slow. Stretch the tricep. Contract the tricep. 9. 8.
7. Make sure you're gripping the dumbbells with your hands, all fingers working. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold. 4. 3. 2. 5 up. 5. 4. 3. 2. Flex. Put them down. Whew. All right. Down to the ground, we're going to do a set of push-ups, and again, I'm trying to push with my arms more than my chest here, just to get as much blood in there as I can, and then we'll move on to the next round of exercises for the arms. Again, just a set of 10, slow and controlled. 10, pause at the bottom. 9, 8, 7, body's a plank. 6, long, strong body, stomach's tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I'm going to grab a drink. You can do the same. Catch your energy a little bit before we start the next set. Okay. So I'm going to go heavier again. And these are going to be something called hammer curls. And I'm moving straight up. So I'm basically trying to bring my thumb up to my shoulder and back down. The wrist doesn't turn, but the wrist is strong. It's not in any funky position here like this. It's a strong form, okay? And again, I'm gripping with my hand. Nice deep breath. And we'll alternate for these. Left, then right. Focus on each side. 10. 9. Get tall. Open the chest. 8. 7. Use a bit of weight here. 6. Another snowy day in Calgary. 5. 4. 3. 2. As high as you can. Last one. Good. Okay. So the tricep exercise we're going to do. So the last version we did was coming here like this, opening here. This time we're going to do the exact opposite of a hammer curl. You should feel the inside tricep a little bit more here, coming down, flexing up. Again, flat on the bench. If you're on the ground, you're just going to use the ground like I'm using this bench. Again, you'll have slightly less range of motion, but you'll still get the tricep to do a lot of work here, okay? So they're coming right down by the ears. There's no twist in the wrist this time. And we'll go for 10. Flex the tricep. Nice and slow and controlled. 9. 8. Stomach's tightened down towards the spine. 7. Stretch. 6. Stretch. 5. Stretch. 4. Stretch. 3. Stretch. 2. And last one. 1. Good. And I'll use the bench this time and go from the side so you can see how my arms are working from the side. Again, this is much less complicated than most other motions we do. It's definitely not rocket science. Thumbs coming straight up to the shoulder. Deep breath here. And we'll alternate again, another set of 10. 10. 9. Shoulders back, open chest, tall, strong, stomach strong. 8, 7, really squeeze the bicep. Try not to use your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, and if the weight's too light and you have no more resistance, just do longer sets. 3, 2, last one. 1. Good. I typically don't want any momentum. With arms, I tend to be a little more forgiving for the last few reps if you're using more weight than you used to. Getting it to move just a little bit just to get that top part working more, I'm sort of okay with that. Less chance for injury than with chest or back work or leg work. Okay. Back to the bench or the floor. Down to the floor or to the bench. Squeeze up. 9. Strong wrist here. 8. Grip the dumbbells with the hands. 7. Stretch. Flex. Take control. Move slow. 5. Up. 4. Up. 3. 2. And last one. Good. Put them down. One more set of each of those. And just to mix it up this last set with these, instead of going alternate, we're going to go both hands together. It'll save us some time in the video too. If you want to keep going alternate, that's fine with me. Another set of 10 here. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Last set of the triceps, same exact opposite motion. Try not to take too many breaks here. They're small muscle groups. They shouldn't be as taxing as legs or something like that. You should be able to move through this and keep the sweat going, keep the cardio involved a little bit. Here we go. Stretch. Contract. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Try to match my pace. 2. Don't go faster. 1. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to throw in the middle of this, because your arms are probably getting pretty tired now, so we're going to let them save their energy for a minute to finish off with what I would consider a compound exercise using our arms. And we're going to do what I call the shoulder trifecta. So we're going to grab a medium weight, not heavy, and we're going to use our clavicular chest front delt to pull the weight straight up to the front. My elbow's not locked out, my shoulder's not forward. My shoulder stays in joint, my elbow's soft. I'm gripping the weight and I'm flexing here to pull it up. I'm not throwing it forward, I'm keeping up here, contracting nice and safe here. We're going to keep that same weight, and as soon as we finish our set of 10 here, we're going to come out to the side for lateral raises. Same thing, the elbow's not bent, it's just soft. My pinky comes slightly higher than the index, and I'm just ahead of my shoulder with my hand. Side delt. Then we're going to take a deep breath, lean forward, and we're going to open to the back, and I'm trying not to use my tricep too much. I'm trying to flex my rear delt right here to pull these back and up and come back down. So again, we'll use a medium weight. You can be sitting on the chair for this, that's fine. I'm going to use the bench because I have it. And I'll be using 20s for this. Choose your poison. Take a deep breath, get tall.
Pull the shoulders back, keep that center chest up nice and high. Here we go. Pause. 9. Pause at the top. 8. Stop the weight. Stomach's tight. 7. 6. 5. Grip with your feet. Strong body. 4. 3. 2. 1. Keep the weight. Take a deep breath. Lateral raises. 10. 9. 8. Elbow leads the motion. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take a deep breath. Lean forward. You can use the mirror if you want to see what's flexing while I do this. And I'm trying to use my rear delt, the back of my shoulder. 10 of these. 10. 9. 8. So I'm coming out to about 45 from my back. Elbow soft. Good grip. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Up to the top. Keep the weights. Take a deep breath. Same rounds, but with 7 reps this time. 7. 6. 5. Chest open, shoulders back. 4. Get tall, strong stomach. 3. 2. 1. Deep breath. Tight stomach. Grip the floor, lateral raises. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Deep breath. Get a hinge forward. Rear delts. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Up to the top. Keep the weights. Sets of 5. Deep breath. To the front. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Deep breath. Reset your form. Lateral raises. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Deep breath. Hinge forward. Rear delts for last 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Put them down. Shake it out. Take a minute here. Grab a drink if you want it. Okay. So the next exercises I have here are going to be concentration curls with heavy weight. So I'll move these over. And then we're going to do tricep dips. So with tricep dips, if you are not terribly strong or you're not used to these motions, and again this relies on shoulder mobility a bit, so if your shoulder mobility is not very good, I will go back to one of the previous tricep exercises, or you could do overhead presses if your shoulder will allow you to do that. If you're not strong enough to balance on 2 of these, you're just going to grab the chair, put your feet on the ground, they're locked, the hips come down, and I'm squeezing my triceps to push myself back up. If you're strong enough, then you're going to use 2 different platforms. Try to make them as parallel as possible.
Legs come forward. My hips aren't too far forward here because now my shoulders are hurting. I'm right over top. My back is going to touch this bench as I come down. And I'm going to let it come down, and I'm going to squeeze my triceps to push up to the top and flex at the top. Shoulders and triceps. Again, if you're not that strong, you can go just from the chair, and if that's still too taxing for you, you can use either of the two previous tricep workouts or kickbacks up here, which again is one of those ones you've seen everywhere. We're going to start with the concentration curls. You can use the chair or the bench, and I'd say this was probably the most famous motion in Hollywood. Anytime you see a gym shot or anything, people are doing these concentration curls. So the biggest mistakes I see with concentration curls is people are resting their elbow on top of their knee. Defeats the purpose. The elbow's inside the knee so that the elbow can't move out, so your shoulder's doing the work. The knee is squeezing in as a platform almost to keep the elbow stable. This forces all the tension to stay on the tricep, or on the bicep rather. And again, just like those first exercises where I'm tweaking at the top, I'm same thing. I'm starting from down here and I'm trying to bring my pinky up to my shoulder and back down. I'll try for a set of 10 here. Not terribly strong today. Didn't eat enough perhaps. Here we go. 10. Keep the chest open and wide. 9. 8. 7. Really try to feel this grow. 6. Getting as high as you can. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold at the top for the last one. Flex hard, flex hard. Flex, flex, flex. Let it down, about a 5-second hold. Switch to the other side. Just clear these out. Try not to break my mug. And here we go. 10. 9. If you can do more, do more. 8. 7. 6. 5. Keep it slow and controlled. 4. 3. 2. Hold at the top, flex hard. 5. 4. Harder. 3. Twist more. 2. Put it down. Okay. Choose the form you want to use for your tricep exercise here. I'm going to grip from the bench. And if this is still not heavy enough for you, if you're that advanced, you can take one of these dumbbells, squeeze it between your knees, and come up like so, and you have extra resistance. For me today, I think this is probably enough. Like I said, I'm not feeling terribly strong. Take a deep breath. Get tall. Keep the chest up, and we'll go for 10. Slow, full range. Squeeze up. Lock it up. 9. Lock it up. 8. 7. These feel good today. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold. 5 up. 5. 4. 3. 2. Flex hard. Flex, flex, flex. Relax. Shake it out. Back to concentration curls. Again, like I said, maybe less entertaining, is not rocket science for arms. Just that one hinge point. Here we go. 10. Not too much rest. 9. 8. Don't let your back sag. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold at the top. Flex hard. 5. 4. 3. 2. Switch sides. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, 5, 4, 3, 2, let it down. Another set here. If you want to add weight, add it. Alright, 10 of them, slow and controlled. 10, squeeze, 9, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, stomach's tight, 4, 3, 2, hold at the bottom, 5 seconds up, 5, 4, 3, 2, flex. Shake it out. For intents and purposes of the video, I'm going to shift over. I'd suggest doing at least one more set of each of those. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you two different kinds of push-ups here. Traditional push-ups, fine. If you're using that, still try to focus on the arms doing the pushing here. But if you're able to, I want you to try to turn your arms in this direction and go from your fists if you can. And what you're going to do is you're going to let your elbows come back towards your middle back. You're going to squeeze your arms up using biceps and triceps. If you can't do that, you can go from your hands, but again, I'm trying to squeeze through my arms as much as I can. So put your mind connection on your arms more than anything. I'm going to do a set here. Nice strong body. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Flex your arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In between these last compound pushes using our arms, we're going to get into our calves just a little bit. As most of you know, my right ankle doesn't have much range of motion from an injury. My left does. So I'm going to do this exercise with only my left foot. For you, be both. If it's super easy with body weight, using both, then do singles. So do your left side first, right side first. I'm only going to do my left side. You could use stairs. Any stairs in your house you can use for this, especially if you have the ballast to hold on to. For me, I'll just use this wall and this treadmill because there's enough clearance to get enough stretch in my calf. Alright, so I'm going to let that stretch out. And I'm going to take my time and let that stretch. And I'm going to contract all the way up to the top, gripping with my toes as well. 15, 14, 13, 12, try to keep the chest high, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, knees locked, glutes flexed as well, 3, 2, 1. Nice. So get both your calves if you can. We're going to come back in, do another set of these push-ups. 10, 9, 8, stomach's tight, glutes are flexed. 7, 6, squeeze the arms. 5, flex the arms on the way up. 4, 3. Last one. Good. Back to the calves. Again, you want to do both sides together or individual, but don't neglect one side. I just can't do calf raises with one side, so I don't. Here we go. 15. 14. Stretch all the way to the top. 12. 11. 10. Knee is locked. 9. Chest is above the hips. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Woo. Need to do more of that work too. One more set of the push-ups, one more set of the calf raises, and we'll call it today. A short one, but a good one. Just getting into arms and calves. 10. 9. 8. 7. You can go from your knees if this is too hard. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Flex your arms, last one. Alright, last set of calves. Nice balance. 15. 14. Stretch. 13. Stretch. 12. Contract to the top. 10. 9. 8. 7. Hamstrings, you feel this a bit too. 6. 5. Whew. 4. 3. 2. Oh. Wow, okay. I need to get back on my calf work as well. They're probably getting neglected more than anything with the sedentary sitting and stuff, because we still use our quads to get up and off the chairs and stuff, not our calves. Those shouldn't have been as hard as they were for me. Good eye opener for me too. I need to get back into doing more calf work. That's the heart of the lower body. It's responsible for pumping all that blood back up. This is great for your circulation, doing calf work as well. And don't neglect them like I have, because that was I didn't think they'd be that hard. Have a great one, guys, and the next video I think I'm going to do seated mobility for neck and shoulders. Again, it'll probably be a little shorter than the longer workouts, but something just to keep us occupied. Again, we're on our computers a lot right now. Our neck and shoulders aren't moving as much as they should be, even from a walking perspective. So we're going to do that next. Have a great night. Take care.